The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Rodgers. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. Almost a one-play drive. And they couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on 2nd down now. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. This is Dowdle on 2nd down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Falcons going nickel, 3rd down. Aller going play action. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And this defense not fooled. Charging in on that fake spike, and they're going to bring him down. And that's going to make it 13 to go now on 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of... Because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Back to throw. Aller. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd and long for him here. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. You see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And that's a read goes nowhere. He didn't even get back to the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
2nd down now, Aller. Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is way too much, Brock. Sailing through the end zone. That takes us to 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Aller back to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? That's a case.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down coming from Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that's going to be good for a Falcons 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And no shot of getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Changing up the call. Throwing on 2nd down, Penix. Almost another catch on this drive there, but the defender breaks this one up, so it's incomplete. Makes it 3rd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Tight end in motion right. They go play action. Here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. Touchdown, Atlanta!
Pass complete to Drake London.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point is up and good by 4. And the lead now 21. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Going right side, Dowdle with it. He's got room to roam. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. First and 10 from the 32. On the ground again with Dowdle. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Dowdle again. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. That's going to give the Steelers the first down.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Dump off, caught by his back. And they're on him before he can make anything happen on that catch. Out of bounds he goes before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Aller off the play fake. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Third down run with Dowdle. Good running. Rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Penix now to throw. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the ball back with a short field at the 22-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that is going to be good for a Steelers 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They pitch it out to him here. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Aller throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Defense stays put. Couldn't get him to jump. Well done by the defense. We've hit our 2-minute warning. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete, only because of the hit applied, though. A good defensive play to bring up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
They're going to pass it here. This is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Penix now. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's fourth down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45
The Steelers
yard
with
line.
some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Hand off for Dowdle, running right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Fowler's going to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throw here, third down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. After the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And this is just going to be thrown out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Still plenty of chances, though. It's second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it up. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. To the air with Penix. That throw behind his intended target. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts, and that sets up second and 5.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's Penix on second down. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And this is another incompletion.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Snap to Aller. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Throwing on seconds. Here's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting a win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 and 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly print.
Major news surrounding one of the premier head coaches in the NFL. He and his club parting ways in a move that's sending shockwaves across the NFL.